Hello everyone, welcome to the second to last installment in this series. Sorry that the background footage looks like a slideshow. Clipchamp has just decided to record at 2 frames per second for some reason. Today we will be covering ability variants for the new plants added to Garden Warfare 2. Citron, Rose, and Kernel Corn. Let's not waste any time and get into it. The first victim to my horrific game design will be Citron, more specifically his ability EM Peach. My idea for a new variant of this ability is the Magnifying Grass. This changes the ability entirely and instead makes Citron place the Magnifying Grass from PVZ2 down in front of him, which will then project a transparent white rectangle a short distance in front of it. This will amplify all projectiles from plants to do 1.2 times the damage. This ability lasts for 12 seconds and has a cooldown for 48. This new variant lets you support your team in a more defensive way with a stationary damage amplifier, helping you lock down an area from zombies. But this does remove Citron's stunning capabilities, which helps him win a lot of fights. It also has a longer cooldown. My next ability concept will be for Citron's other ability, the Peel Shield. My replacement for this is the Squeeze Shield. This turns Citron's shield yellow and into a shape resembling a lemon. The shield has 100 health and lasts for 12 seconds, but using the aim button, you can squeeze the shield to fire a large yellow beam that does damage every 0.2 seconds. This comes at the cost of the shield's health depleting by 4 every 0.2 seconds as well. Overall, this lets Citron be more offense-focused by giving him an alternative damage option while getting a shield wrapped into the same ability, though this shield does not have the long lifetime of the original nor the health to tank powerful attacks with, like the Mood Shield. Before we get on to the other characters, I'd like to do a quick bonus round of sorts. Since Imp gets custom mechs for every variant, I felt like giving every Citron something custom about their balls would be a fun idea to let them mimic their rivals. I will only be replacing their Hyperball ability instead of the ball's entire kit since the Citrons were originally designed around them. Along with that, hopefully this will decrease the amount of Citrons whose whole strategy is going in and getting a kill before fucking off in hyper like a coward. The replacement abilities will be as follows. For Frozen Citron, he will be getting an ability called Chilling Path. As the name probably suggests, this will make Frozen Citron leave behind an icy mist wherever he goes for the next 5 seconds. This mist deals 10 damage per second and chill to any zombie in it and has a lifetime of 16 seconds. This gives Frozen Citron the unique ability of being able to trap enemies, which I think would be quite cool since there aren't many trappers or trapping abilities in the game. Next, for my beloved Toxic Citron, will be an ability called Meltdown. This makes Toxic Citron slow down and charge up for 0.6 seconds before releasing a shockwave of toxic gas, dealing 65 damage to any poor zombie caught in the stench and also applies poison. This further encourages the playstyle suggested by the Toxic aura of getting up close while giving him a good second damaging option that doesn't send him to another continent. For Electric Citron, he will get an ability called Charge Shock. This makes the Citron stand still for as long as you hold the ability button and will charge up a blast that fires in a straight line through terrain. There are 3 stages of charge. Stage 1 deals a mere 35 electric damage, Stage 2 ramps the damage up to 60 and also does a small amount of knockback, and finally Stage 3 deals a large 90 damage and has increased range and knockback. This plays into his more sniper-styled playstyle with his charge attack by having him charge an ability from the sidelines to surprise enemies with huge damage. For Party Citron, he will get Confetti Blast. This does a 50 damage shotgun-style blast in front of him. This ability has a short cooldown but comes at the cost of using up a fifth of the Party Citron's party meter. I decided to make the ability like this to give the meter more utility apart from some simple buffs you won't even get most of the time. Finally, for Iron Citron, I have an ability called Fortification. This will slow him down noticeably while giving a 50% damage resistance for 7 seconds. This plays more into the Iron Citron's tanky playstyle by giving him more survivability, because that's something he definitely needs. Now that I've gotten this over with, let's get back on track to the rest of the characters. Next up on the chopping block is Rose, everyone's favorite nuisance who is only viable due to her bullshit abilities and aim assist. Well, now it's time give her even more bullshit ones to make her even more miserable to fight against. My first ability idea will be to take the place of Time Snare, called the Rewind Seed. This makes Rose shoot a projectile with the appearance of a glowing green seed which, if a zombie is hit by it, sends them back 8 seconds in time. This means that they will return to the position and have the same stats, e.g. health, ability cooldowns, and ammo, that they had 8 seconds ago. It is also very spammable, having a cooldown of just 16 seconds. Overall, this gives Rose a tool to create breathing room for her team by temporarily removing a zombie from the fight or to escape from a fight the Rose knows she can't win. But in exchange, this ability doesn't really give the plants the direct upper hand in a fight. Now, for the Arcane Enigma, I have a new variant for it called Arcane Bloom. This makes Rose take the form of a violet, unopened flower which behaves similar to the normal Enigma but only lasts for 3 seconds, slows you down, and doesn't let you do the burst attack by firing. Instead, after the duration of this ability, Rose will remain still momentarily while the flower opens and creates a large explosion, dealing 75 damage and giving zombies jinxed for 4 seconds. This new variant gives Rose a more offensive replacement for Arcane Enigma, while also being able to be used as a get-of-me tool and to protect teammates. But of course, this makes Rose miss out on the great survivability capabilities of the original Arcane Enigma. For the last of Rose's abilities, we have a new variant for Goatife, the Goat Horde. This makes Rose summon 640 health goats in a hexagon around her which run towards the nearest zombie and circle them while occasionally trying to ram into them. Each ram does 25 damage and knocks back zombies, and, if the goats kill a zombie, they summon another goat. This ability has a cooldown of 55 seconds. The Goat Horde gives Rose the ability to cause a distraction that the zombie team will need to deal with quickly to avoid getting harassed, or can be used to overwhelm single targets. But this comes at the cost of losing the great disruptive ability of standard Goatife. Now let's move on to the last character for today, Colonel Corn, that stupid ability spamming loser. The first of his abhorrent abilities we are going to give a variant is Shuck Shot. That variant will be the Cob Drill. This starts with a short windup where Colonel's cob hands start spinning immensely and gains a 75% speed decrease and 50% damage resistance for the rest of the windup. Then he lunges forward a moderate distance and grabs the first zombie he touches, which then he does a small animation of drilling into the target, dealing rapid damage that totals to 100. Missing the dash makes Colonel slow down by 80% afterwards for about 2 seconds. This ability has a very short cooldown of just 16 seconds. Overall, this gives Colonel Corn a more offensive, close-range alternative for his big damage ability. Its movement capabilities, short cooldown, and damage resistance let him don a more offensive playstyle. But on the other hand, the Cob Drill does noticeably less damage than the Shuck Shot and is a lot higher risk due to the punishment for missing. For Husk Hop, the new ability variant will be the Stalk Strike. Using this makes Colonel Corn quickly stab both of his arms at the ground, causing him to recoil and go up a great distance, similar to the foot soldier's rocket jump. You can then press either the fire button or the ability button again to cause Colonel to stay in place mid-air for a short wind-up before quickly slamming into the ground directly below him, dealing 80 damage and pushing away all zombies nearby. The Stalk Strike has a cooldown of 28 seconds. This ability gives Colonel Corn a more vertical-based movement option with an emergency offense attack if needed. It also has a moderately shorter cooldown for more reliability. But, this does make Corn lose a great horizontal mobility option and the Husk Hop's insane damage potential. For the last new ability variant for the day, I have one for the Butter Barrage called the Flaming Grill. This makes Corn throw the grill like the Butter Barrage potato but with a much shorter distance. Once the grill has been on the ground for 0.8 seconds, it will open and create an aura around it. This heals plants for 3 health a second and more importantly gives them a 1.25 times speed boost for as long as they are in the aura and for another half second afterwards. The grill lasts for 20 seconds and has a cooldown of 40. This lets Corn have a more supportive role in the teams, letting plants recover health and get to the front lines, or retreat, quicker. But on the other hand, it does remove Colonel Corn's ability to make a quick area of denial around objectives. This concludes today's horrid ability variants. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked my ability concepts, be sure to subscribe, like the video and maybe even comment so this can spread to more GW2 players. Also feel free to give balance ideas for my abilities or even your own ability concepts in the comments section if you wish. With all that said, have a great day and, until I appear in your home page again, goodbye.